Come and enjoy a 1-star Michelin-rated sushi restaurant that costs $750 for 2 people. The restaurant is called Masayoshi. It's located on Fraser Street, and it is in a really nondescript neighborhood. They start you off with a nice warm towel for you to get your hands all clean. Next up, they hand you the menu. It's all omakase, but it's a beautiful, sturdy wood menu and kind of explains the sake pairings. Next, they bring you a cup to choose from for your sake. The restaurant is super laid back. Most people were in sneakers and hoodies. I was also in sneakers and jeans, and I was worried about that, but I love the laid back vibes. Look how beautiful the plating is. That was honestly my favorite part of the experience. My chopsticks even matched the plate, which was just amazing. And again, just the plating choices for each course and the way that you could experience the food was amazing. And I'm not even touching on the flavors yet, but it was just incredible. And the fish was so fresh. Bit of a tongue twister there. And again, the plating. Like, I feel like I could just make this video about the plating at Masayoshi. The restaurant, water break, much needed. So the restaurant was given the designation of having a Michelin star in 2023, and it was part of the first 7 restaurants that received the designation. So I was really excited to try it out, and I was in the mood to celebrate and to treat myself and my companion. And I knew it's not something that you do every night, but as you can see, it is such an amazing one-of-a-kind experience. And the food itself is actually made by Chef Masayoshi. So he's creating everything, and you can actually sit at the bar and experience being actually served by him as well. And it's super not pretentious. It's just amazing food. I believe they have 2 seatings, and I was just blown away. It took about 3 hours, and we had 16 courses, and it was just fabulous. It was my Super Bowl. It was like going to a concert or something. Like, it was just so worth the experience. And I also just felt like, what's coming up next? Like, what is the plate gonna look like? How will it be served? There's my gold sake glass. Of course, I chose gold. And I love, obviously, the fatty tuna and just any sort of like toro, or that's just my favorite. And then we had some cones, and it was kind of funny when we got there, the server saw my phone case, which is sushi, and she was like, oh my gosh, like, your phone case is so cute. And I was like, thank you. And then a little bit later, she's kind of looking at me and she's like, oh, I like your lipstick. And I was like, oh, thanks. It's actually called Wasabi Green by Fenty Beauty. And she just kind of looked at me like, bitch, is this like Disneyland to you or something, that you need to come wearing wasabi lipstick and sushi phone case? But honestly, that was just the only lipstick I had in my bag. But it was kind of funny. I did have a lot of wasabi. But honestly, you didn't really need anything. Everything was just perfect. Now it's time to get into the dessert, and this was some sort of like bread thing, and there was ice cream. Those were caramelized apples, and I was just so happy. Just getting made fun of for filming every aspect of my dinner, but it's so worth it. And hello, 16 courses. Need to capture the moment. And yeah, if you're in Vancouver and you want to splurge and just experience some really some MasterChef, I'd recommend Masayoshi.